Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's the Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and an addiction medicine specialist. And tonight, here in studio from the band Pepper, Brett, Kaleo, and Yasad all here representing. Drew just having a love fest with the band before we went on the air.
Crazy love fest.
Because they go Brett and Brett's grandfather.
Brett and I go back 2 generations.
2 generations.
Now, where's
Right,
that?
right.
I'm
you
sorry,
go back
Dr.
2
Drew.
generations.
Oh, that's like Nirvana. That's heavy. That's
Way
heavy.
back.
Yeah,
Any
back.
point at him?
The entire band is from Hawaii.
Kona, Hawaii.
And Kona.
Coffee.
And I don't know
Condoms.
anything about Kona, really.
Condoms. Coffee.
Does anyone
Haleakala.
Does anyone who
that's
goes?
That's Maui.
Do people go to Kona for
Hawalai.
vacation? I mean,
Hawalai is
No,
the
in
greatest.
fact, Kona's horrible. Never go there. You never,
Wait a minute,
ever
wait a
want to
minute.
go there in your entire life.
The most unbelievable hotels on earth are at the Four Seasons Hawalai.
You got it.
That is the
And
best.
The what's the big one? Looks like a Ritz-Carlton. The Rose or the
That's
Orchid.
That's
The
our,
Orchid.
that's
The
our
Orchid.
Motel
Orchid
6.
at Marnolani.
I stole a van from there when I was younger.
These are unbelievable.
It's not going on your criminal record.
have I been to Kona?
No.
No?
You'd never forget it.
It's-
Where have I been?
No, you got to
been
be
to Maui.
You got
Maui.
to be huge.
I got to work that out.
You do.
How is all the family back in Kona?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. The ones that aren't dead yet. Yes, they're.
And
The important ones are, except for the ones I know, Dr. Drew, which are still living in Malibu right now.
and
Laguna.
And so, how does it? Well, what's the music scene like in Hawaii? Or is there a music scene?
No.
Or
Good one.
There you go.
there's no music scene.
No, it's pretty non-existent. Like
Hula, Don Ho. That's it. You know what it is.
Jack Johnson.
So how did it all? How did you guys get started? Did you meet in high school? How'd it go?
It's like we know you.
No, you do.
We met actually, figure this out, at a house party. And I came up to Yasad one day. I'm like, hey, you want to play some music? He's like, no, not really. I'd rather just get stoned and surf. I was like, sick, all right, well, cool. And then the next week, we were at a house party, go figure. And I went up to Yasad and I said, hey, you want to jam? He's like, no, not really. And then later on during that party, he got drunk enough and came up to me and said, hey, you know what? We're gonna jam out. And that's how Pepper started.
Because I need more bush.
Yeah, this girl actually denied me that night, and then it came back into play. I was like, I remember what Cleo was asking. Okay,
Yeah.
and then I went back and
You don't even need, and you guys are successful, but you don't have to be successful. You can just be in a band and draw some world-class poontang.
exactly Punani is like Punani.
That's right.
Why we watch the show.
No, I know you don't really. I mean, Drew, if you can go to any club on any given night with a band you've never heard of, and there's a bunch of hot chicks in the audience,
Especially with Uncle Drew's guns, too. Because those guns are
look at Drew.
fantastic.
Look
we're
at
gonna,
Drew.
We're going on the record about Drew real
light
quick.
beer.
On the record?
Light
Remember
beer.
when the show obviously used to be on MTV or whatever when you know, okay.
When we were young.
You looked like more like, you know, the crazy scientist. Now I get here and you look like Hulk Hogan to me, okay? And Adam looks small. So
Drew,
okay.
let me explain something about Drew. First off, he's all man. He's
Thanks,
more
sir.
man than if they put all of us in a Cuisinart.
smell that.
we would
I can
not-
smell that.
Would fill one of his legs if they
Serious.
poured us into one of his legs. Okay, number one, they could stuff all of us into a sack and throw it over his shoulder
Or just into my
and
sack.
go to work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Into
It's
your
him and
sack.
Barry Bonds, so that's it.
But I'll tell you something about Drew. Drew is, you've ever watched the late night Cinemax where the guy's working in the lab and then the sexy chick comes in and
Wait,
the sax
you mean like
blows in?
Red Shoe Diaries kind
Yeah,
of thing?
that kind of thing.
Yeah, Zalman King. I know
Lab
that.
coat comes off, big guns exposed, glasses peel off. She shakes her hair out of the bun.
yeah.
Drew, he's like a porn scientist.
He does look like that. I'm not
Nice.
serious. I never
And
thought.
then, and then the lamb skin comes out.
Yeah. Unfurls.
Not as protective, but it's so much funner.
Yeah.
Funner is not a word.
Yeah. Drew, does Trojan do lambskin? Or are they all
They have
about
polyurethane.
the polyurethane
Yeah,
and latex?
Right,
Nice.
that's it.
Polyurethane. That's what they put on bodyboards, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
That's
good.
right.
Yeah.
Put that on your wanker, and there you
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
You,
Don't
you
have to
guys
use a
surf? Do you
bodyboard.
have to surf if you
That's all there is
live
to
in
do.
Hawaii?
That's all there
Yeah.
is to do. Just like LA, you got to be a celebrity or there's
You gotta
something
do
else to be
something?
You know how it is, yeah.
Yeah, no. Please, look at me.
Look at me.
With the
We
skinny
are.
arm
Hey.
sitting next to Drew. It's tough. I gotta be a disappointment now, Drew.
I guess so. I put my baggy shirts back on.
Yeah, come on, go put a poncho on or something. Guys can't keep their eyes off you.
Drew's setting the bar high.
Oh no, he's all man. He's on the juice though. That's the thing. He's a doctor. He goes right to the medicine cabinet.
Oh, yeah, that's
Him and
it.
Barry Bonds.
That's
Yeah.
me, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Pumped
be
up.
testifying soon.
Drew, what do you want to say? You
Look
want
at
to say
this.
something?
A couple things. Look at this tour.
Yeah, the band is
all
going
over the
to
world.
Chicago, Minneapolis, Spokane, Vancouver, Seattle.
They've been there. And
Oh, there's
now
no
it's
place
Europe.
you've been. Oh, going to Europe.
Yeah.
Wow. But, when you come from Kona, I mean, that's one of the most beautiful locations on the planet,
Yeah.
right?
Thank
The
you.
smallest.
I mean, they go there and, those are movie locations. Basically like living on a movie set,
Jurassic
right?
Park, all that
tropical movie set. So going to these places is great sort of culturally, but ultimately, aesthetically, you want to get home, right?
The ultimate
Always.
goal is to get home, but also we need to be able to afford to go home. And Hawaii right now is
Hawaii's
ridiculously
expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we left, was to come home.
How much?
basically.
How much is it? What would I mean? Like houses are pretty ridiculous out here, and it's hard. It's hard to figure it out because where are you and what size is it and all that. But I would say that on the west side in Southern California, here in Los Angeles, if you're on the west side and you're in a decent neighborhood and it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, nothing spectacular, it's 2,200 square feet, you're talking about $1 million. Just boom, 900 to $1 million, no problem. Just no. The houses you losers are listening to us in Utah and Wyoming. That house is 147 grand out here. It's
$1 million.
1.2
Yes.
million bucks.
Easy.
That is true.
And I
That
don't
is
know
true.
if you've seen, if you looked in the newspaper and looked at the real estate section, but in Kona,
gotta be the same.
is it the same? Is it higher?
Worse.
Is it lower?
It's
Worse.
times 9.
Oh, my.
Really?
Except
There's
for
more
certain-
international money there too, isn't there? That drives
Yes.
it up.
Yeah.
Asians.
Especially
Yeah.
Japanese.
Japanese.
The Japanese own most of Hawaii.
They
right?
support our eating habits over there.
Yeah.
At one point over there.
And the food's a lot more expensive over there, too, like groceries and
Oh, really?
amenities.
Gas.
We
You,
shipped
you
in.
pay
Oh,
you pay like $1.99 for milk here for a gallon. We'll
Right.
be paying at least $4.30.
Well, they got to bring it in a tanker every day.
You don't want to hear about gas. either.
Yeah.
A big
where you
metal
driving
cow.
now?
Yeah, where are you going? In a circle? Looking at the ocean?
Well,
The
that's
left
what
window at the ocean?
I'd argue, but you're right.
Yeah.
we got tired driving around the island so many times to play, so that's why we had to move on somewhere,
Somebody's got to, so we got to send a envoy to Japan and tell those guys to cool it down a little bit.
With the real estate purchasing?
Well, no, here with everything. Because here's the thing: like everyone who goes to Japan goes, "Oh my God, a steak costs $500." So
Yeah, yeah.
they come over here and they're like, a steak for $40. Oh, give me 10 of them,
Yeah.
and then the prices go up.
Yeah.
We got to go drive them down over there.
You're
I don't know
right.
what we got to do.
We're
We
down.
got-
Well, you're
No,
not
we gotta
done
get-
with them. You're
we
not
got
done
some-
with them, so you can finish them off.
We got to get some Puerto Ricans to move out to Japan and just sort of start slumming it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it'd be like
Maybe some Hawaiians.
$500 for a steak, and the guy gets stabbed, and it's like all of a sudden the prices start coming down. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
No, and I don't mean that as a slight to the
No,
Puerto
of course
Rican
not.
people.
No,
I'm saying
yeah. Why would
it's
they ever take it
logical.
that way?
Trying to
Can't
balance the
imagine.
things out
Of
a
course,
little bit.
yes.
It's very logical.
Yeah,
love this
because
show.
they come here and now everything's through the roof. In the late 80s, like Ferraris were like $2 million and stuff. They think about what it does. Like just if you look at a collector's car, like all right, I'll pay $100,000 for that Ferrari, and then Mr. Mitsubishi comes in and he wants to, ironically another car name. He wants to come in. He'll say, "I'll pay you $200,000 for it."
Yeah.
Pow! Now that's the new price.
Yes. I remember that for the classic
All right,
cars. Yeah.
let's get them. Let's get those Puerto Ricans. I'm going to land them. I'm going to lend them. I'm going to lend them a few of my folks
them
that work
over
at
to
down.
Japan.
Move over to Japan and start driving stuff down.
Yes.
Yeah, because those people are not going to pay those kind of prices.
Speak Japanese.
That's right.
We'll get there.
It's
All
going
right.
to be huge.
And then finally, I'm still looking for calls once again tonight. I'll give this up pretty soon, but I need the help of the Loveline callers. Sexual performance anxiety, any people that are willing to talk about that on television, and sexual fetishes that you're afraid or ashamed to share with your partner. Those are the two things I'm looking for tonight.
Well, if they're ashamed, are they going to go on a TV show
Well,
and talk
that
about
is
it?
we actually how many hours of discussion do you think we had about that?
14 or 15,
Good point.
at least.
The idea is there must be somebody who wants help telling the partners,
Okay.
interested in telling the
All
partners.
right. All right. Let's,
And we've got a therapist that'll help with that.
Pepper in studio tonight. What we're going to do is take a couple of phone calls, and then we'll hear a song. Jessica?
Yeah.
Oh, 15?
Yep.
What's up?
Well, at my high school, I kind of just heard from word of mouth that if you wear a thong, it'll cause hemorrhoids. And I mean, obviously, it sounds kind of bull, but
Ooh.
Oh, Jessica.
Nice.
Jessica with the S-bomb. 2 sentences in. It's nice.
Yeah.
No,
what a
Jessica.
delight.
Yeah, well done.
The strangler with that thong.
Jessica, I don't think that's a common way to get hemorrhoids. Pregnancy, genetics, straining, being overweight, all that stuff's a good way. But not thong. That's not high on the list.
It does cause a dirty mouth, though, I guess.
Yeah.
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 What?
Potty mouth.
Oh, potty mouth. Yes, thongs.
Excuse me.
Yes,
yeah, they
correct.
do.
Our advice would be either wear a thong, which is proven to be safe, thank you to Dr. Drew, or not to wear anything at all.
Yeah.
If I put
She's
a-
15.
If I put a thong on,
luck.
you'd have to.
Good times.
Imagine getting a thong out of my ass.
Oh my
Like
God!
you do like a flat bar to get that thing out
Well,
at the end of
but
the day.
it's not just wedging it. It's think of the
tied up.
tangle. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
no, I
like
was going to say,
tied up.
he's Italian. You're not getting
Yeah,
that.
no, it'd be like
Spider
it'd be
web.
like in Gulliver's Travels where the giant
Yes.
woke up on the beach.
Yes.
He was tied down.
Yes, absolutely.
That'd be the same thing.
No,
That's
you
like
guys,
cool,
Adam
man.
has commonly described his rear, his buttock region, as if you had to try to find his anus, it'd be like looking for Santa Claus's mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
That is so.
That is pretty
Fix
much
that.
the worst description
poetic.
I've ever heard in my
Poetic.
life.
took
That
time
nice?
to
Horrible
culture that
visual.
one into a
Horrible.
great horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
That's some Lasix right
You Hawaiians wouldn't know from ass hair. It's not an ass hair culture.
Sphincterine.
It's not. It's not a hair culture.
No, they have no hair there.
No, huge calves,
No
and
hair.
brown skin, and surfing, smoking weed,
Yeah. Hey.
hanging out.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell if the island did it to the people or the people did it to the
Little tomboy.
island. You know?
Where's our Don Ho drop? Haven't heard that one in a long time.
Yeah. Don Ho smokes massive
weed.
amounts of weed, by the way.
Oh, you're gonna go with weed? I know he smokes something, but we don't know.
Oh,
It's-
Paul?
It-
Yeah, no, he's
Wow.
not gay. He's not gay. You can't.
No,
No,
Okay.
he's got like 25 daughters.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Seriously. My dad
Yeah.
used to date one.
They're all 15.
He owns half the island, and like one
And he
time
grows pot on the other
he was
hand.
on the show. I was like, Don, how much weed do you smoke? He's like, "Oh."
Good answer.
Yeah. All right. Where is Don Ho? What's going on with him? Is he alive?
He still does his show there. And
Does his show?
Wrong island for us.
Yeah,
honestly.
not yours.
Another country.
Yeah, you're Kona. All right. Where are we? Steve?
Stevie.
Stevie.
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah.
You're a female?
Yes, I am.
All right. What's going on?
My boyfriend, he comes so much, and it's just like disgusting. And when it goes down, it burns really bad. And he told me that I was the only partner that he comes as much with, and it's just absolutely gross, and I don't know how to control it.
You say it goes down.
It burns?
Yeah, it burns.
Wait, hold on here. You get vaginal burning?
A what?
You get vaginal burning?
No, in my throat.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
Come on.
How do that? I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, at least she's giving him more. I was picturing her holding a tumbler. Like Joe Rogan screaming next to her. Go! Go! Are you ready? Come on!
Come on, this is real. Man.
All right.
No, it's just terrible, and I want to know if there's anything I can do about it to, like, make him stop coming so much.
No. How about
Yeah.
redirecting the
Spray.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. How
The direction.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Redirect.
What do you mean? How's that
Like,
work?
Yeah.
How about a? You know what would be good? I as a guy.
Oh, here we go.
I just thought about this.
Okay.
Just a relief valve on the side. You know what I mean? Like you have on your hot water
Like a
heater.
sump?
Pressure gets too much, just blows out
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
You know, so you could get oral, and it would be uninterrupted every time, but,
But
the
you
woman wouldn't be offended. The thing, and you just put a little.
Well, that's these guys.
Well, the
that-
valve.
No, but
Yeah.
that's these guys that
A blow
do-
valve.
do
Yeah.
create the retrograde ejaculation themselves by pushing on the perineum.
Right.
That's some of their intent.
Of course,
We
of
do
course,
that.
the
We do
perineum.
that. That's
But if you had the one on your side,
you
you
had
could point it at people when you're walking by on the
good
street,
time.
like you're
Yeah,
Like
like,
like you clean your windshield with.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
and just,
like that gun that shoots around corners. They used to CIA used to. Yeah, but I mean, you're getting oral, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you got the valve on the side. The valve it works off pressure. It's
Yeah.
It's like a bypass valve. You know, it's got a spring in there, and
Ideally, the ultimate thing would be able to just have a constant little release. So if you just kind of pull the pressure off,
just bleed it down.
just
Yeah.
relax.
like brakes.
yeah,
Take the desire to live out of us.
yeah. You have a little bag next to it.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
It'd make- it'd make men-
you're asleep by like 2 every day.
Right, it would make men so much better. It really
Yeah.
would, wouldn't it?
yeah. And urine isn't pressurized enough to blow. To
You sure your
trip the
grandfather's
spring
listening
on it.
tonight? Your grandfather's listening?
Not
Yeah.
now. Now I
Yeah,
hope not.
okay.
I gotta
Right.
work that out.
Sorry.
Why not? Why not?
Stevie,
Yes.
Well, you should not ingest his copious amounts of
Exactly.
semen. That's number one. So,
All right.
but then what do you do? Do you stop right at the moment, the climax?
Yeah.
Or how about you just take it out and then, let him do his hot thing.
Right.
Then
That's
you
what I'm
clean
saying.
up
Maybe I should,
afterwards.
because it's
You
just
know what I mean?
terrible, and I can't take the taste because it makes me gag like terribly.
That's
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
talking
That's
about.
what we're. Yeah, see how
We
stupid
suggest
people
you
are.
you just direct it elsewhere. I can't. I have
I've
no
never
sympathy.
had that kind of problem. Is there anything you can do about the way it tastes? Like, could he drink something?
Oh,
or
pineapple juice.
juice.
Sure.
So the Hawaiians
It's a little
claim.
road trick.
No, yeah, pineapple juice.
Yeah. Well, try the pineapple juice. See what it does.
Avoid the asparagus.
Exactly.
Thank you.
What I'll do oftentimes for my ladies is I will go ahead and funnel in as much pineapple juice as my penis can hold.
Oh, yeah, just
It's
pour
not
it
much.
with a big funnel.
A funnel in it, not a big funnel, no.
Yeah, of course not.
But a smallish funnel.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll just go ahead and put the
Medium
funnel
size
there.
funnel, medium
So,
size.
so here's the thing. The first thing you're going to taste is pineapple or cran apple, depending on what kind of mood I'm in.
Smoothie. Yeah, smoothie flavor too.
Of a smoothie during the Christmas, I'll put a little eggnog in there. That can be confusing, but still good. The point is you really could, Drew, feed in the first amount, and that would sort of take the sting off everything
so to speak.
else.
Yes, indeed it would.
Yeah?
The first to hit the buds, the taste buds.
Right,
That is.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
right.
Yep.
Right. All right.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be the best. You know what I would do? I would say to him, "What do you like? You like ginger ale? You're a juice person?" I would leave it up to the ladies.
Or maybe they're an alcoholic, you never know.
That's right. Right.
That burn.
Get to know him
Yeah.
before. Get to know him.
Party
Party before the party and after the party.
You want a Jaeger shot? Keep going.
Yeah, what do you mean? Well, you don't know where I was last week. It was spring break. Come on, Jaeger shot.
All right, let's hear a song from Pepper.
Great
Yes?
idea.
Good,
Yes.
good idea.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
Yes.
The Kona Town, name of the CD, and the first song is called "Give It Up."
It's been a while since I've seen your
Maybe not.
face.
Sorry, let's do it again.
That's okay.
Oh,
That's
you
okay.
wanna try it again?
And
Yeah.
this is Kona Town and Give It Up.
Hold on.
I just left off her
That
album.
was good, though.
Do it
Here
again.
we go.
And this is off the album Kona Town. This is a single, Give It Up.
Yeah, everybody. Pepper in the studio tonight.
Thank you.
I'm all tuckered out from the talk during the song. Drew, the ambassador, the unofficial mayor of Kona.
That's
Non-stop
Todd Bollinger.
Kona
It is,
talk.
really, what is? I'm the ambassador for Pepper. Really.
Truly. Loves Pepper.
Relations.
Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
Yeah. No free plugs.
almost
There's
too
no free
easy.
plugs. We're billing you, people. We're billing you. We know prune juice is the secret. Pineapple is ours.
We will, let's see, take one more call. Oh, there's Danya. Give me another shot. What is it?
We can't hear you, Anderson. When you
You
blurt
know what?
stuff out like
It's weird because he's so low that I think you guys just can't hear him. I mean,
No,
like
we
his-
hear him,
His
just-
voice is so low, like the bass.
Like Darth
Just
Vader.
do it.
do it. There.
Yeah, that's
It's Don
right.
Ho.
I'm fine.
Anna?
Yeah.
You know, it's
Hold on a
nice
second.
about talking to Anderson. It's you don't understand what he's saying, but the tone is always sort of angry and disgruntled. So here's what
Why
it
don't you
sounds
understand
like.
what I'm saying?
Well, now
There
we
you go.
All right.
Puerto
It's
Rican.
Here's what it usually sounds like. Anderson, play that drop. All right, he's angry. I got that. I don't know what else.
I'm always drunk, man. What do you want?
He's surly.
Tourette's, huh?
Go ahead, Anna.
Okay.
You're 19.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, recently, every time after I have an orgasm, I hallucinate.
Oh,
sick.
It's really, no, but it's only happened like once when I was with my partner, and the second time when I was just using a vibrator. And speaking of vibrator, is that okay if I use that like more than like 3 times a week, or can I
Yes.
not do that?
And, well, you can desensitize yourself a little bit, but it's nothing sort of seriously wrong with it. But here's the deal. Do you have a history of having done hallucinogenics?
No, that's the thing. Like, and I was getting kind of scared because I don't want like anything like I don't want to develop schizophrenia or anything like
No,
that.
no,
So I don't know.
you're hyperventilating. Drew.
I think you're probably hyperventilating. But what do you see in here? Tell me.
Yeah, what do you see?
Okay, well, I never really saw much, but I always heard things like.
Like what?
Oh, after I'm done, I'm
Shut the
just
F
starting
up
time to go to
and a
bed.
broomstick hitting the floor from the guy downstairs.
Heavy.
Yeah.
That was heavy, Adam.
It was weird.
Thank you.
God? No! No!
Shut up! I'm trying to sleep!
Or clean.
What do you hear?
Okay, well, the first time I just heard, I was rolled over and I just heard someone whisper my name, like a woman whisper my name, and then she said help after it. And I was like, what? And then like, so I got really scared or whatever, and then I was just laying there. And then she whispered my name like more intense the second time, like a couple minutes later. And then I just like freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh.
Is your partner a girl?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just said she, and that's when it really got
Well,
interesting.
that's the
Go ahead,
voice of the person she's hallucinating.
Right.
Voice.
Could you recognize the voice?
Vietnamese
No,
stripper
not
under
at
the
all.
bed.
It was totally different. And like
Gunshot
and then
wound, bleeding.
And when you're with the guy?
when I'm with the guy, like
Okay.
usually like I'm too preoccupied afterwards to like pay attention to any voices I hear. But once I always hear people whispering my name, but like no one's there, you know. And it's always
All right.
me.
So Anna, you lose it. You go berserk, right? You lose it during orgasm.
I think I don't know, but they're like my orgasms are really intense. Like I can feel it.
Nice.
It's just, you're hyperventilating.
Yeah, you're hyperventilating. You're bearing down real hard. I worry. It's funny. I mean, you give specific auditory hallucinations that are very discreet. They're not persecutory or anything like that. So it's not really a psychiatric symptom. It's more of a medical
Drew,
symptom.
let me paint you a scenario.
Yeah.
You're in the gym for what appears to be 3 or 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're doing your 700th curl.
Exactly.
Pythons ready to explode, just huge pythons.
24
Hyperventilating,
pythons.
and you're pushing. You're just pushing.
Right.
And you get a little lightheaded, right?
Yes,
Sometimes you have to sit down. Like if you push it, you'll get a little, and you'll get in a little dreamlike situation too, right?
Sure you can, or you can have changes in your blood pressure or your circulating, all kinds of biological things that can occur. Can make you move towards passing out,
right?
Or towards or go into a delirium type of state. But usually that's a more global, general kind of a disorientation and altered sensorium. This business of having discrete auditory hallucinations. A little different, different, but
all right, she's fine.
Probably she is.
I'll just chalk it up to a good orgasm.
Yeah, doing a good
It
job.
sounds like she gets sort of completely out of it.
That's the George Bush answer. Yeah, just talk about it.
Let's take a little break. Pepper in studio tonight. Drew, gotta go for a little pose down in the bathroom.
Okay, if you want.
All right. Oil up.
For what? What's happening?
Wow.
What part?
But for the pose down.
Oh.
We'll take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE 191. Brett, Kaleo, and Yasad here tonight.
Hello, party.
All from Pepper. We get a lot of bands in here from Kona, but we don't. We do. A couple, at least twice a week, there's Cononian band blows through here. Conites blow through here, but and we don't get along with all of them. No. I got to be honest
very
with
few,
you.
In fact, I'll be clear about that.
Pretty hostile.
Yeah.
I'm getting pissed.
Our batting average is not great, but I'll tell you, with Pepper, we are in love with
Over
this
the top.
band. Over the top.
Praise God.
Yeah. Now, does everyone? Do people have houses in Kona?
No, it's mostly
Live in
crash
vans?
shacks.
What
It's crash shacks, and we don't even have clothes. We just discovered clothes when we moved to L.A. about 4 years ago.
You live in L.A. now.
Yeah, now we're based in L.A., San Diego area, Southern California. Where the heart of the country is.
I live with
apparently.
Vince Neil. Oneus, and here's
Now, does Kona get the kind of rain that Maui gets and other Hawaiian islands?
Maui.
And why does it change that much?
Tell him Drew knows. There's no such thing as winter, summer, all that stuff over there. It's below the equator. It's right on the belt line.
But part the far side
Rainy
of
season and
doesn't like Kauai get a lot of rain or
Exactly.
Rain get a lot of
Wettest
rain?
spot on
and
earth.
the
Mount
bay,
Valley.
the bay side of Maui. What's that called? Where gets tons of rain.
You're not talking about Kula or Haleakala? What are you talking about?
But here's
Hana.
here's
No,
my
the other
question.
Side. Other side.
The other side.
I don't know.
Here's my question. Why does one Hawaiian island get a ton of rain and another get much
How
less?
about one part's like a desert and the other part's like a rainforest?
That's a better question.
Same
That's
island.
that's school stuff.
That's scientific.
That's kind of like Vegas.
We are not nerds.
You guys have gods you can just chalk everything up to.
Thank you.
The rain
Thank you.
god, the volcano god, the
Fill my
longboard
water
god.
tank.
It's the way
Fill up my water tank.
The
Right.
moisture air comes in and rises quickly as it goes up the side of a volcano, basically. Yeah, that's sort of where the I understand the condensation.
And what happened? What did the tsunami do to the Hawaiian Islands? Anything?
Back in the day, in the early 80s?
No, just the one they just had a few months back. Did it do anything?
There's one every 20 years.
Wrong
You have to
ocean.
realize.
Wrong ocean?
Yeah.
There's more than one ocean.
Kapalua.
Wow.
Kapalua, Maui is where the rains all the time.
Gotcha. There you go.
Well, Maui's more known for its wind, though. You know, it's like the windsurfing capital of the world and whatnot.
And it's girls.
And hallucinogens.
Oh, really?
Honestly, for Maui. Nowadays. It's not sugar cane anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms, thank you.
Yeah.
They grow mushrooms there?
Yeah, high altitude.
Hawaii's got some, you gotta eat a lot more, but they're mean.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Very dank, but worth it.
Yeah. I got the hang loose, bro. The Brada thing.
Adam can't hang with that.
Oh, what about this one? What about the pepper punani? What about this?
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't want it to be this anymore.
Yeah, you don't want that. You were basically doing a
vulva.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, you are so
I'll tell you why,
direct.
though. It's tough.
I see your future.
I'll tell you the tough part. I'll tell you that the hang loose, it's a one-hander. You can do it while you're driving or...
Will you do that again, Adam, for me? The hang loose?
You
Do it
don't
again.
even got to
do the
bend your
hang loose?
fingers.
You're wrong right there. You
what'd I
gotta
do?
That's Metallica's reunion tour you're doing.
Oh, what am I doing?
That's cool. Metallica with Parkinson's disease.
Notice they're doing it.
What you got to do is you got to extend the thumb and the pinky, and there you go. That's the hang loose.
Very similar to the shocker.
Other than that, you look like a cross between Katharine Hepburn and Metallica, and it's not correct.
Yeah, right. I got a palsy.
Yeah, there you go.
Or similar to the reverse shocker.
We got a question for the band, by the way, Tasha.
Sure.
Yes, hi.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm kind of sick, so that's why my voice is uppy.
All right.
I have
Get over it.
I don't know. My boyfriend is like addicted to pepper. Everything pepper. I mean, I think he loves me more. I think he loves you guys more than me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Even
just
when we're
natural.
like,
That's understandable.
He's
We
a guy.
do too, strangely.
He's a guy?
Yeah,
he's a guy and everything, but I think he like admires you guys more than anything else. But even when
gotcha.
we're
Is he in a band?
no, he's not. He should be, but you know, and like even
He doesn't own a gun, does he?
No.
Okay.
Nice.
Like you just saw stalker in the back of your head right now, huh?
No. I'm
No,
not
but
talking like
even
Drew
when we're
right
gonna
now. It's
do
probably
it,
just
it has to be
menopause.
pepper in the background.
Yeah, so what?
So what's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, is that normal?
No.
Well, I hear a female voice, and I want to know, how much do you like us?
No, I do the same thing with
I
Justin
love
Timberlake.
You guys.
Oh,
Brett, I love you. You're so hot.
oh,
I
I
love you
love you
guys,
too.
Esau and Cleo. I see you
Wow.
on the show all the time.
Nice.
Brett,
Yes, ma'am.
you know who I am. I'm Adam's girlfriend.
Which Adam? Baldy Adam?
Adam Flynn.
Denver Adam?
We're always
Peterson?
I do know. This girl is hot.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, babe, what are you doing?
Tell Adam that he's very powerful, and he's in a very powerful position right now.
I will. Adam, you want to say hi to them?
Yeah, okay. He's there. She's talking right behind his
Hold on,
back.
Brett.
Not really.
All right, how do you know these guys? I'm hanging up on them.
Who are they?
Chat rooms.
Oh, really? All right.
I have no idea.
All right. Tasha's hot, though? Tasha's a hot name.
Extremely hot.
Yeah. Tasha is a hot name.
Yeah, you can't tell.
It's kind of like Alex. If a girl's named Alex,
Yeah.
that turns me on.
Yeah, because you know a guy named Alex, and you're like, but your name's Alex.
Yeah. It's cool. It's like you get to be gay, but minus the
not.
cornhole and stuff. Yeah. It's awesome.
You still say corn.
I feel the same way with Sammy.
She's got the best job in the world, by the way. What's your name?
Yeah, Michelle.
Michelle's hot.
Yeah. She's got a great gig, $10 an hour, just to listen to my nasally
Plus
drone.
tips from the band.
Plus tips.
Yeah, that's sick.
Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
24. What's happening?
Well, I started taking these things called pro hormones. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. They've been in the news a little bit lately.
From the steroids.
Like steroids?
Yeah.
Not exactly, but
Where do you get them?
around those. I got them from a regular health store, but they've been legal forever now.
These are like the glandular stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Basically, those are steroids. Make no mistake about it. Just low dose.
Low dose.
Relatively low. But, of course, you can take it, take big dose,
So it's
numbers of pills.
Now, what's the low dose, Drew? Is that like 2 or 3 or like 8? What's a low dose?
Well, low dose compared to pure pharmacological steroids, which is large concentration.
So there's the same drug
This
in
is some of it's in there. This is a mix of steroids. It's basically dried up glands. That's basically how it, if I understand it right, how it used to work. Anyway, I haven't looked into this.
All
in a long
right. So
time.
what's the question, Jeff?
Well, I've had a couple of friends that have actually taken them before too, and they've had no problems here. But ever since I started taking them, I couldn't get turned on for the life of me. You couldn't put a porno on and have me get excited, and it sucks.
Oh, yeah?
Stop.
Well, I'm going to try. And I will turn you out, brother.
Well,
You're
there are
coming by tonight.
two
We're watching
things.
some porn.
One is
Believe me,
people-
I'll get you going.
People take the
I
dried
don't care
up
what I have to do.
the
I
dried
do not
testicle,
care,
which
Drew.
is testosterone, basically, and that can drop your sex drive after periods of using it. And some people use the adrenal gland, which has got stimulant in it, which has got adrenaline, and that will also shut down your sex drive. So, no, different, a little different.
Let me, let's just talk roids for a second.
Cool. We're playing the Dodger game, by the way.
Barry
Opening
Bonds.
day with the
Barry
Giants
Bonds.
versus the Dodgers. So
And
we
Barry
want let's
Bonds.
talk rides.
You going to be there?
We're
Yeah.
playing.
We're playing pre-show.
Wow. Oh, you're playing. Oh, that's awesome.
We have to be there
Yeah.
contractually. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I don't think.
So let's talk
When
rides.
is that? I want to go to that.
April 12th.
I don't think Barry's going to be playing in that ball game.
Sucks.
Really?
Yeah, what's that so weird how he found out? Is that because he's not going to be able to perform as well
no,
off the steroids?
he had knee surgery, but it was like arthroscopic knee surgery. Oh, believe me,
That's a
I've
big
had
word,
it.
Adam.
Yeah, I know. It's a good one.
Huge.
I had that surgery. It's nothing. You're running around in 2 days. Although I was 20, I wasn't 40. But the point is he's something's going on. But here's the thing, Drew. I've seen these specials, and we live in this society where it's like we have to try to figure out what Michael Jackson's up to. Well, he's a very interesting guy, and he's eccentric, and he sleeps over at 9-year-olds' houses.
That's not
Everybody,
interesting,
let's
Mark.
just.
It's called sick.
That's the whole thing. I mean, it's like, what's Whitney Houston up to? I don't know.
She's getting beat.
She's a weird one. She's a queer one that, it's like we can't figure out when people are on drugs. We can't figure out when they're pedophiles. We can't figure out when they're on steroids.
We can't.
But we'd like to know.
They're just afraid to say
Obviously.
it.
I know, but it's like I've seen these specials. They do women, for instance. They show a woman sprinter. And by the way, women sprinters they train by sprinting.
Yes.
They just sprint all day long. She finishes in the middle of the pack for her entire career. And then all of a sudden, after 15 years of sprinting, pow, she's beating everyone by 10 yards. And the picture of her goes from this sort of
Lean.
lean feminine body to veins and a 12-pack and, veins coming out of the shoulders and stuff. Well, what else could it possibly be? She's trained at a world-class level for 15 years. It's not the training.
Yes.
And we do that thing where it's like, well, she's a hard worker. No. Yeah, she's been working hard since the 9th grade.
And now she looks like 50 Cent. I know.
Now she looks like...
I totally got you. I got you.
Obviously, something has changed. And it's not that she didn't... we like to think, well, she's really picked up the pace over No, of course.
She's on top.
They show pictures of the people, and when you see the picture of the person, woman crossing the finish line with the veins coming out of the neck and the shoulders and everything,
Right.
and then they put it next to her old picture from 4 years ago, it's like, oh, it's a totally different human being.
Yes.
And it's not like she hit puberty. She wasn't 13 and now she's 21.
Right.
She was 26 and now she's 29. What's the big difference? You see pictures of McGuire. McGuire was relatively almost spindly. He was a tall guy who was sort of lean and long, not
Red hair?
not Ichabod Crane, but sort of long. And then you see him, before looking like Drew, quite honestly.
Exactly.
With
Thank
the
you.
Thighs just bursting out of the pants. I mean,
Tough guy.
of
Like the
course
Hulk.
there's something going on.
Good work, Drew.
Yeah, now he
So
looks
you
like
accuse me of something,
He
is
looks
that
like Canseco. You just weren't. Looks like Canseco, but Canseco's admitted to doing it.
Right.
And the thing that's funny is I like Canseco's like, we hung out with these guys. Everyone did the juice. There's no big deal. And everyone's like, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just got out of prison. I got no more money. Let's talk about this.
Yeah,
Right.
Canseco's
Write a book.
chinging in from the book. He's like, nice.
Well, Canseco's definitely a low life. There's no doubt about it. But it doesn't. It's like
What are you
he's
talking about, man?
It's like he's a prison informant. Doesn't mean the guy didn't tell him what he said. It just means he's a low life.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I mean,
says something about the person.
do guys?
Sosa's the one I love. Never. Are you kidding?
No,
Yeah.
his lawyer says that. He goes, no, never mind.
Actually, Canseco claims that he did steroids when he was younger because he had back problems and arthritis.
Me too.
Of
so
course.
it's medical
I'm not
reasons.
gonna
Shut up!
Yeah, he takes
Everyone
steroids
is a bad
for
guy.
that?
All right, here we go.
All right, here's my point.
What's your point?
Do guys just completely, and women for that matter, who are already working at a world-class level,
Suddenly change
completely
into a different human?
change into a human being
Yes,
from
to
age
visit-
30 to age 32?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No way. No.
Yeah, now it's one thing if you've been on the sofa for 5 years and decided to start working out all of a sudden.
Here's
Maybe
the
you change
fantasy.
yourself.
The fantasy is we finally found the right trainer and the right dietary consultant.
Right.
It's
Right.
BS.
Right, and if you do change between 30 and 32, you bulk up a little, but you don't get veins in your
different body,
forehead
yeah.
and stuff, right?
That's right.
All right.
Good point.
Let's
Can't
take
argue.
ourselves a little break.
I'm
Pepper.
still looking for people with sexual performance anxiety and people with fetishes or secrets that they're afraid to tell their partners about.
Yeah, fetish. Come on, people, fetish.
Let's take ourselves a. Can you say fetish without sounding gay?
Fetish.
Yeah, gay.
Gay?
Well, yeah.
Wait, Adam,
Part of the
what
problem
about this? Fetish.
Set him up for that one.
Double gay.
Gay.
Borderline
Double
gay?
Bisexual.
Wait, here we go. Here,
That was-
Brett, here. Bisexual. You say fetish.
I can't.
Don't try this like that. That really bothers me.
Fetish.
Stick your tongue out.
Fetish.
All right. Let's take a
Fetish.
break. We'll be right back with Pepper after this. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Pepper in studio tonight. We're going to hear something else off of Kona Town, the CD in the second hour. The guys gave us some free shirts. I need more, don't I? I just took
we have
one.
panties. You can have panties.
I want panties. I want the thong. Although I don't want to risk the hemorrhoid, Drew.
Oh, that's right. Well, you're
And,
not overweight, so which is I didn't know. I had no idea about that. Hemorrhoids and overweight.
And being pregnant.
Overweight and OG.
What does overweight
two
have to
things.
do with hemorrhoids?
Adds the pressure going down. The vein,
I mean, when you're
hemorrhoids-
sitting,
gravity.
when you're sitting or walking,
hemorrhoids
or-
are just veins that stick out. There's the circle of veins around the rectum there, and they pop out when there's excess pressure pushing down.
Can they go away
So-
if you lose that?
Yeah. So anything adding to pressure of gravity towards Mecca there,
right.
you know.
That's why even when I'm lowering myself onto the toilet, I'll use the towel bar. I won't just plop.
Why don't you use that pulley system you put in?
It came off.
Oh,
Yeah.
bad times.
Yeah.
You
That
still have
must
the
have
toilet
hurt.
that squirts you?
Yeah. Oh, the toilet that squirts me?
Yeah.
No,
The bidet.
Well, I
No,
got.
no.
I'll tell you, you
Oh,
guys.
no.
I'll tell you, you haven't.
What is this?
You haven't lived, but until you've tried one of these. When I was traveling, I was in New York. It's over at the Riga Royal.
Is that where we were? Yeah.
Yeah, one of their floors has the toilet seats that squirt you right in the eye. And it's, right in the brown eye, right, right in the bottom. It's awesome. And it's weird, too, when you push the button. It's with a lot of...
Japanese writing.
a lot of Japanese writing. Skull and crossbones on there. But it's weird. It's a weird sense of anticipation. Like, all right, I'll push this button and you hear... And it's like, all right, let's go. Don't panic, dude. And pow, you just get hit right in there. But it's awesome because... once in a while you take a shower and then you get out of the shower and it's like, now I gotta take a
That's
deuce.
horrible.
Ooh.
I gotta drop a deuce now.
Then you got to get back in the shower.
The deuce?
Well, you should, but I have a hectic schedule. The point is,
Gotta do
I
Loveline
just
later.
got done using the loofah like a bottle brush, and now I gotta drop the deuce. Are you kidding? But not with this toilet seat. Boom, gets you right there. Although I gotta see it when people see it. They're freaked out because it's big and it's oversized. It's got some wires hanging off it and like a tube and stuff.
Oh, that's just dangerous.
People will come over and go, was your grandmother staying with you for... It just seems like something... It's like you see it and it's old person.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever you see modifications to the toilets, it's old person. I mean, like you see a bar,
Or
you see
yeah.
hooks, or you see, lift up or mechanical devices,
Or
and
a noose.
hydraulics or noose, or even the shag carpet around the tank, right? Anything with the toilet... Any modifications to the toilet besides maybe like an STP sticker or something, people are like, is your family, parents are older? Or, weird, everything around the toilet, Drew.
We don't get any of the fancy toilets at the Howard Johnson.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah.
The Hojos.
No.
Of course.
No, I'll tell you, this will change your life. And you know what I like? It has a remote.
game.
Has a remote
remember
on
that,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that look like it's
seal-
all busted
with a
up with
seal with a-
A
wires?
picture of a seal on it.
Can you hook
Seal
that
with
up
a-
to your
with a ball on
universal?
its nose,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Can you hook that up to your universal remote?
I got
You know
hooked
that-
up.
Probably.
I got hooked up to the
TiVo?
clapper.
TiVo?
No, it's actually. You know what I would like? I would like something called the farter. It's like, all right, turn the lights off, honey.
I
Hold
fart,
on.
you spray.
Let
Is
me
there any
work
money in it
something
for
up.
me?
Let me get that straight.
All right.
Drew, that'd be an awesome device.
There we go.
Just break wind. Pow. TV comes on.
Lewis?
Lewis,
Hey.
you're 16?
Yeah,
What's up?
I have a problem with, like, BJs. I think I'm allergic to them.
No. Did you just say BJ's?
I've heard this one before.
Hey.
First year of Loveline.
You know, Lewis, first of all, you got to change your name to Louie. Second of all, do not be afraid of a BJ.
What happens? What do you urge?
Well, the thing is, like the next day, I get like really irritated when my girl gets me.
Oh.
Smoke detector.
What?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Hey, Lewis.
What?
Uh-huh.
We're going to need you to stay where you are. And in about 15 seconds, hold the phone out over your head, all right?
All right.
I heard the smoke detector
Definitely.
chirp in the background.
Definitely.
It goes off every 30 seconds. I think it went about 30 or 31.
35, I think it was.
That late?
Yeah, it was a late one.
All right.
Okay, well, hold the phone up.
Lewis,
all right?
hold the phone over your head.
Okay.
There it
There
was.
All right, went right at 1 minute. Right at 1 minute. All right, now what we have to do, because it's our obsession on this show, is we now have to pace it. So that one.
Well, we also have to find it, too, because he won't know what we're talking about.
Lewis, do you realize that you have a smoke detector with a low battery in it?
Yeah.
You do know that.
Move towards it.
Move toward it. All right.
Are you there?
I am here.
All right, let's be quiet.
Hold the phone up. There we go.
It's right at 30.
There you go.
It's right at 30.
Yeah, it's at 30.
Dead nuts on 30. Now, I'll be able to count it down. We'll be able to count it down on the next one and come within a half second of it. Because that went off at 1:30. It's ridiculous, this show.
This is professionalism at the top level.
Lewis,
right here.
we're going to need you to move under the smoke detector and hold the phone up now, all right?
Okay.
Here we
you
go.
And now.
Come on, Lewis.
Do it now
Let's do
in
it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it sort of cut out.
Yeah, but they heard it in the other room.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right on it, right? Dead nuts on. Yeah. Now, why our phone system has to cut out half of it, so we just heard this. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna go nuts one. All right, let's just do one more. Can we just do one more? Yeah. That wasn't satisfying.
That was amazing.
You know what? He needs to speak just before he holds the phone
No, Lewis,
up.
just
How is this
hold
happening?
the phone up. Let's hold the phone up. Okay.
Hold it up now.
And 5, 4,
We can't talk.
3, 2, 1. There we go. Thank you.
Amazing.
All right. We are the foremost experts on smoke detectors. And by the way, 30 is the bottom.
Yes.
36 is the top. They don't vary. The chirp doesn't go any wider than 30 or 36.
Are you
and
kidding?
it must be some window that they the government mandates that, it can't go every minute or every 15
What
seconds.
is going on, Adam? Tell us. Fill us in here.
That was heavy.
All right, we got to take a break.
How did you pick that out? That's amazing.
30's the new black.
We've been done. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like clockwork.
There it is.
All right, Lewis, hang tight for a second, all
You
right?
have no problem, though, Lewis, living with that chirp 24/7?
I don't live here. This is my uncle's house.
All right, we're going to need to sober him up and get him on the phone, too. We talk to people who have this over their bed and have been going off for 4 years.
And when we bring it to their attention, they don't know what we're talking about.
Meanwhile, they have a lizard who's killed himself.
Yeah.
He hung himself
The
in his...
gnats are flying into the wall.
Yes.
Dog's
All right,
dead.
let's take a break. Pepper in studio tonight. We'll be right back after this. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Pepper in studio tonight.
You put it.
Our favorite Cononian.
As often as we come in.
Conan night band.
I see something here I don't think we mentioned, that they're going to be at Hollywood and Highland on Friday night at 4:30.
Oh, they are?
Oh, nice.
With Stryker.
Drew.
Yeah, Striker.
Nice.
Oh, great.
We didn't even know that. Thanks, Drew.
And the Dodger game, April 12th.
April 12th, opening day
Versus Barry Bonds.
So
and all
where
the
do you
steroids.
guys play? Do you play out on the field? Do they set
Center
up,
field.
Center
play
field.
out in center field? And they
That's where they split the special kids to catch it.
And the hot dog guy.
and how long before the game do you guys play?
Right immediately
Right up to
before
it?
the first pitch of the game.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They're stretching out. We're playing. They're
Sold
stretching
out.
The cup addressed.
L.A. not a huge sports town, but Dodgers never have any trouble putting asses in the seats.
Yeah, it's true.
And everyone else seems to have difficulty, hot and cold, depending on how the team's doing and all that kind of stuff. You know, even the Lakers fans are fairly fair-weathered. And I look, there's a ton of Lakers fans and not so many Clipper fans, and it's because the Lakers win. True. Dodgers have done a fair amount of winning as well, but they just seem to put people come out and watch the Dodgers, and I don't know what else, where else in Los Angeles you could really make that claim.
Yeah.
It's tough in general to get
Some
people
of
to do
it's
it.
easy in, easy out. You know what I mean? It's
Blue's a good
stadium,
color.
Yeah.
Stadium's sit in a nice place. It's a nice evening.
Yeah, well, we got a
Get it
lot
easy, get it
of.
easy.
Here's the thing: a lot of things. Los Angeles is a crazy mixed melting pot of cultures and ethnicities, and you're not going to get the soccer crowd to see football, and you're not going to see the football crowd to see soccer, and you're not going to get the a ballet crowd to see the opera.
Right.
Well, maybe they'll do that, but
But not the ballet
the point is people seem to agree on baseball. You get the Japanese sitting next to the Mexicans
Thank
with
you.
the Jews right in between.
With a rich white guy, exactly.
Rich white guy.
Ever since Anal
That's right.
Hershiser and did I say that wrong? Jim Everett, Chris Everett, excuse me, and Pele. You can't bring all those crowds together, but thanks to the Asians, we are all together now. So.
No, they really brought us together. They brought up the real estate prices in Kona.
And
Thank
I'm
you.
Still
That's
looking
correct.
For,
Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans, bring it down.
leave it
Once
at that.
Discovery
again.
Health
Yeah.
Show.
Okinawa.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for our
Here we go.
Loveline callers with performance anxiety and sexual fetish or
Fetishes.
secrets that they are afraid to tell their partners about.
All right, let's talk to. Oh, we're back with
Louis and the smoke detector.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Louis.
Yeah, hello?
Is it Luis or is it Louis or what is it?
Louise, Hispanic, that's why.
Louise.
Yeah, but it's Louise. It's not Luis.
It's
All right, anyway. Louise.
No, wait. Say it again.
Luis.
Louise.
It is Louis.
Luis. But why
Oh,
don't
it
you
is.
just say
It's
your
not
name is
Luis.
Louis for Adam's sake, and then we can move on with the conversation.
No, I was just saying. I know some Mexican guys, and it's Luis, but it's not Louise. That's the
Or
neighbor's.
Louis.
You're thinking
The
Thelma.
neighbor's
Whatever.
mom's name.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Yeah, whatever. So what's your question, Luis?
Like I said, I think I'm like irritated by a blowjob.
You mean the skin is the skin is irritated?
Fellatio.
Like the day after I get it, I usually get really like itchy and irritated.
The skin or the urethra where you pee out of?
The skin,
The skin
the exterior
is.
part.
Exterior.
That's weird.
What are you doing at your uncle's house?
No bueno.
Yeah.
I'm just hanging out here with my cousins.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cousins
That's
are one
heavy.
that live with the smoke detector.
Is
I
he
see.
the one giving you fellatio and then you feel the burn?
What was like the day after?
Oh.
How long before black family names the kid Fellatio? How long? True. I guess you true or false. Is there a black child named Fellatio right now walking around
Fellatio.
somewhere in the United States? Fellatio. How about Fellatio? Yeah.
Flaciaza. Shiza.
Just Fellatio. What do you think? Yes or no?
Possible.
Oh, no. I said yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Cabrini Greens.
Thank you. I think that was racist what you said, by the way, Drew. All right, Luis. Now,
All
did
right,
you,
buddy. I don't know what that is. If you have a rash or something that's breaking out, somebody needs to look at it.
how
okay?
much, maybe the dude's mustache is irritating you.
No, I mean it's not a it's not a rash. It's nothing.
Coach.
Yeah.
Are you circumcised?
No, I'm not.
Is it just at the tip you get
Nice.
the irritation?
Anteater.
It's like the head and like
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it could be a little it's not an allergy so much as an irritation. You need to keep things real dry. It may be already irritated from maybe some yeast or something there.
Yeah. Pull the skin back,
Pull
brother.
it back, dry it out real good.
Do you have
shower?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, that's where I get it at.
Okay.
Leave her.
Sure.
Tell her not
No.
to drink
But,
Sam
like-
Adams first.
Like she gets it as well. Like if I go down on her, she'll get it too. And then if I don't, if we just have like plain regular sex, it's just like nothing happens to us after.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, that's
We don't
that's
know what
weird.
it is.
That is interesting.
Go
Maybe-
go down to County USC and see what's up.
Yeah, somebody needs to look at this. Maybe it's a yeast infection you both pass back and forth. All
All right. Are you using birth control, Luis?
Yeah, she's on the pill.
Very good.
Oh, very
God
smart.
bless
Smart
you.
move, Luis.
Because I'll tell you why. And Drew, tell me if I'm wrong here. When the in households that have, I saw it in the snapshot of the USA Today, lower left
The
corner,
pie.
the front page. Yeah. Households that have smoke detectors that have the low battery chirp going, 163% more likely to have teen pregnancy.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
dick. You dick.
It is uncanny.
True.
It's an epidemic, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
And doesn't if we can call it basically child abuse not to put your kid in a car seat, how about the smoke detector that's been chirping where the battery hasn't worked for a year and a half? Isn't there?
Yeah.
You got a bunch of kids in the house.
Agreed.
Not going to step up on that one?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
100%.
Uncle's got a drink. Who can't change a battery? Drew, don't belch when I'm talking to you. Luis,
Yeah.
what's up with your uncle in this smoke detector?
I don't know. I guess he just never gets around.
Well, it's also your cousins, too.
Well, how old are your cousins?
17, 18.
17.
Wow.
They can't stand on a milk crate and snap a 9-volt into a...
Give us the address. Give us the address. We'll come over and we'll hook you up.
Yeah, Pepper comes to your house.
We knock those things out of our RV all
What do
the
you think
time.
we did before we were banned? Hi.
Luis, sober up your uncle and tell him to change the goddamn battery, would you?
All right.
All right.
There we go.
And
Get that checked out.
Get your rid of girlfriend.
Yeah, get that shit checked.
This
out.
band seems to be appreciative of things like games. Let's play some game here.
You want to play something?
Perfect. Let's give work to your...
All right, we're going to play a little something called Germany or Florida.
My favorite. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Here we go.
Call in. Tell us the bizarre story, and then we make the call. Germany or Florida? We've been 100% the last 5 or 6 calls, quite easily. Aaron?
Interested
Oh,
from
theme song.
on and Nazis, sex, meth, and death fetishes. Both of them have got these. Guaranteed not to bore ya. Germany or Florida.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Wow.
Well, let me just start by saying I feel like I've literally won the lottery.
Wow. Fantastic.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
Well, I've called the show maybe 67,000 times, and this is the first
That's
time
it?
I've been through.
Well,
Nice.
Drew
Well
talks
done.
too much about traffic
school football,
enforcement.
yeah.
High school football. Go ahead.
All right. A home builder has been charged with bilking a customer of almost $300,000 to pay for his sex change operation. The man, 55, also known as Jennifer, was arrested Saturday on 63 counts of passing forged documents, 63 counts of grand theft, and 1 count of scheming to defraud.
Oh, that's mellow.
That's the whole story?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Tough one. Yes.
I'd like to say
Right,
one
yes.
thing that you guys are so accurate, especially Adam answers most of them, are so accurate on this.
Germany,
I don't know.
Florida.
I don't honestly, as far as all-time record, I'd like to know. I'd like to have a breakdown because every single time you're like, oh my God, you got it, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Thank
every
you.
single time.
That sounded gay, too.
So it was,
Congratulations.
I tried to say
Congratulations.
it like that was the West. That was my Westwood.
you guys.
That
This
was
time,
my
though,
Westwood shout out.
there's
That was
no-
very
all right,
bargain
let's-
music right there.
This one does not have a good hint, because here's the deal. 55-year-old sex change gets a little Germany.
It does.
Gets a little
Does
Germany.
feel
with that.
Germany.
It feels
Male,
Germany.
yes.
Sex change, male to female, at that age feels Germany.
You're right.
The accounts for which he was found, or which he was charged, sound U.S./Florida.
Yeah. What was that? I didn't.
Larceny, I don't know what the hell it was, passing forged documents, things. It sounds a little Floridian.
Let me just say this is a little bit of a sidebar when you cut your schwanz off and you go play for the other team. If your name is Mark, you don't have to call yourself Margaret.
Yeah.
You just go ahead and pick
Cindy.
Just pick Cindy. Just pick,
Or Jennifer,
pick another
whatever.
name. As a matter of fact, I know as far as your family's concerned, I'd like to see you get as far away from the name they gave you as possible.
Gertrude.
You're not gonna, you're not going to stay married to the same person. You're probably not going to work with the same people. Just go with. Yeah, that's right.
Something new, brand
you're
new.
Mark, yeah, you just go with something else, completely different. Yeah, don't need to do that.
No.
They always do it. Why do they
Glenn
do that?
does not have to be Glenda.
It does not have to. As a matter of fact, pick a nice name because you get confined. Like Glenda's a horrible sounding name, but what are you going to do? The guy's name was Glenn. Now he's a woman. He's got to go with Glenda.
Don't do that.
No, it's a new. You made the commitment to cut your penis off.
Do something drastic.
Let's finish the job by picking a nice name.
You're doing something drastic. Go all the way.
Yeah.
True, very true.
All right, so we've got the charges sounding a little bit U.S.
That's right.
Florida.
That's right.
The sociopathic behavior sounds Florida.
Right.
The scam element.
Right.
But the age.
Fallacia. Was that my blank? That's right. That's what my name would become.
But the
I go from
age-
Glenn to Fallacia.
The age doesn't sound right for a scam for a Floridian. Too old again.
Bad news.
And the language in which he reported it, the kinds of flowery English,
It's
sounds
tough.
like it was a U.S. story.
It's tough.
As it goes Florida,
I'm
still saying Germany.
You're going Germany.
I'm
That
going
was my
Germany.
gut.
Yeah.
My gut was German. Was Germany too? Pepper, what do we
We are
say?
good. No.
And
We
you're
wanna
not a
watch
group, by the way.
No, we are not a group. Group sex, maybe. Right now, singular. I want to watch what's really going on. I'm not going to answer because I want to watch what I've been
pros.
hearing
Come
about this
on,
whole
the
time.
pros.
Let's
No,
hear it. Go ahead.
no, I
I'm not gonna say
appreciate it. We
anything.
want Germany, but we need an answer.
I'm not going to go with anybody. I
Germany?
want to watch it happen
think-
right
I think-
now, live in the studio. Let's hear
Assad?
it.
I think the scheming sounds German. To disagree with you guys, I'm going to go German.
All right,
Germany.
We're going Germany
Two
too.
Germans, one what? French? 'Cause
Nothing.
you're French?
One kiss ass.
Watch. Kiss ass. Suck ass.
Okay.
Suck balls.
Ass. All right.
He's only got one, I heard. It's
All right, Aaron,
Sick
let's
balls,
go. Here we go.
chopper.
Aaron,
Sick balls.
we're going Germany. Go ahead.
All right. The answer is Florida.
Oh, thank God I didn't answer. I still have my credibility. My first time on Loveline. Thank you very much.
I am out of here. I saw my credibility. You
Devastating.
have
talked
no
myself out of
credibility. You are a traitor.
I jinxed Loveline right now, and I'm sorry,
Well, that
but
was
I'm
my
a big
gut,
fan.
though. You got to go with
Thanks,
your
that was
gut.
good
I
work.
forgot what we were
I'm
talking
going to
about.
take a leak now because that's
Wow.
over right now.
Thank
so
you.
I'll be right
Thank you.
Well, here, let's do something else. I got to
Really?
Go ahead.
Let's do a little Aces Ranchero countdown to try to recoup.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
We haven't played in a long
Ranchero
time.
accordion countdown.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get back. Now, there's only going to be one winner in Aces or Mexican
by the way,
Ranchero accordion countdown.
And when you think about Kona and a nice windy,
You think Ranchero?
I think Ranchero.
You think Ranchero?
Ranchero. Kona,
Yeah.
Ranchero. They go hand in hand.
Now, here's the thing.
Slightly over.
Here's the
during
thing
winters.
about Ranchero music, besides it being the worst sound ever come out
Ever,
of,
besides
of a radio
like Latin
ever.
polka. Everything.
It is so
It is
horrible.
Latin
But
polka.
here's the point. The accordion is ubiquitous. It is in every
Explain
Ranchero
the word.
song.
Don't. That's LA listeners.
It is
Universal.
It is universal.
Okay.
It is universal in every single one of them. But the question is how soon? Is it immediate? Now we take a random song. Engineeress Michelle takes a random song and she punches up to a random spot and then hits play. How long before we hear the accordion music, Drew?
4 seconds.
Drew says I'm gonna put that next. Okay, 4 seconds.
4 seconds for Drew.
Brett.
What do you think, Adam?
If she's punching through randomly,
Yeah.
instantaneous. I say.
Okay.
Instantaneous.
There
Brett
we go.
says-
Okay.
Good bet.
All right,
Well,
I'm with
Okay,
you.
and Adam, you?
I'm going to go with I'm going a actual marathon in the life of an accordion player. A lifetime. 6 seconds.
Oh,
6 seconds. Okay. Yasad,
6 seconds.
give us your answer.
I'm going to go 1 second.
1
right
second.
right on
1
top,
second.
instantaneous.
Well done.
All right, but not instantaneous, just a beat.
A beat.
And then
Exactly.
that's accordion.
And
Yeah.
then
We'll count this down.
And then I will go in between, 0.5 seconds.
Oh, we can't do that.
All right.
Technology won't allow.
Yeah, exactly. Right behind the instantaneous, but right before the 1 second.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
It's called an offbeat, people.
Exactly.
We play lots of them. Come to a Pepper show. It's
Speaking
offbeat.
of Wavos, is the
Michelle,
accordion
I
players.
can't
would
wait
say.
to hear this, Michelle.
All right, you
Give us
ready?
the countdown of your press play,
I'll
though.
count
Come on, you
no, I gotta
good-looking
count
baby.
it down because I'm
Let's
looking
do it. Here we go.
He's got it.
All right,
All right,
ready?
here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
9,
8, 7. What, Drew? We should have done it at
You
5.
should start at 5. Yeah, start at
4,
5.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, stop. Stop.
That's immediate?
No. It might be half a second.
No.
It might be half a
I
second,
heard a
which would
hiccup.
make me the winner.
I heard a hiccup.
I heard a stumble.
But here's the
Definitely,
thing.
I'll
You
tell you
want
what.
to test it? Go a second before you just played that, and you will hear
Well,
the
I
beginning
can't
of that
go back.
accordion
She doesn't
riff.
know where she
Baloney,
started.
start where you were. I think it was half a second until it got in. Everyone be quiet. Here we go. We'll start again.
I think it was half a second to a second.
Okay, half a second, which makes me the winner.
It was like a 1/10 of a second. If you
Thank
were
you.
finishing.
I don't know.
Heated.
Michelle,
I think it was instantaneous myself.
Instantaneous. We got a present.
I don't think so. I do not think so.
The reverb of the accordion.
Yeah, the reverb of the last
Lost
note,
control of the
but
show,
the
Adam.
actual note of the sound was half a second.
All right, let's just bring it down for a second. And
All right, slow down.
We rarely have to go to the tape.
Yeah, let's go to the tape. Michelle, can we go to the tape because that was half a second.
Let me explain what I feel is going on here. We cannot start it from that point again because
She doesn't know where that
Michelle
point
starts
is.
it from a random point in the song.
She had
So
no
we're
idea.
not going to be able to recreate it in this studio.
However.
The other thing is it felt almost immediate, but it did feel like a slight hiccup before
But the hiccup was less than a half a second. It was like a 1/10 of a second.
Oh, come on, Dr. Drew.
He is a scientist. All right, it could have been somewhere between a half a second.
Dr. Drew,
and
just because you could
3/10 of
kick
a
any one
second.
of our asses doesn't mean that you're correct.
Yeah.
It means like a half a second beat. Yes,
no,
it's
Drew
true.
will kick ass.
Okay.
All right, so it's tough, and you know what? Let me say this, and Brad, I hope you take this in spirit, which is intended. But
I'm always going to.
the immediate answer is one we've heard many times. We've chosen ourselves on this show.
Yes.
The 0.5 seconds is a ballsy answer.
very ballsy.
And I feel that kind of boldness should be rewarded.
Okay.
I really do.
Let them share the title at least.
Okay.
All right.
I
there we
don't.
go.
No,
Thank
I
you.
like that you. I mean, how many years is this, honestly? If let's.
Ace's Mexican Ranchero accordion countdown, or just?
I knew we were going to avoid that question. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Mark. McGuire. No.
Thank you.
I agree
Don't
with
mention that name
originality.
again.
Always wins points, especially in LA.
All I know is
you are right.
That was half a second, and I'm very proud to be part of the winning circle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was actually about 4 seconds before it even started.
I feel like that was a dunk competition.
And
Both Brett and Kaleo both jammed the ball, but Kaleo went for the round the back, just super skyscraper one. It's a little more difficult, and I'm giving them a little higher score because of the difficulty level.
True.
All right.
at the end of the day, all that matters is the basket.
Yeah. Powerful.
I think we should do it again.
I think so too, babe.
She's got those Howard
I
Stern buttons.
really
Pretty
think
soon
so
you're going to be
too.
edited right off air, sweetheart. You keep that up.
I say we do it again, and let's see where we're actually at.
Hey, Anderson, are you yelling about something? You're good.
I was just
a
saying,
low
who
voice
cares?
guy?
What?
Oh, I understand.
I was just saying, who cares?
Okay. All right.
That's true.
Anderson loves the program.
Yes.
He's dying to get back on like
This
this.
is like homework for Anderson.
All right, here's what we need to do. I say we take a couple of calls. We'll go to break. When we'll come back, we'll play another round.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
All right. Drew, what do you got here, too? Sarah,
Hi.
22.
Yeah.
What's up?
No,
I was curious because I can only orgasm during sex. I don't enjoy oral sex at all.
Okay, so you are multi-orgasmic.
No.
Do you just
No?
have one? Just one?
Yeah. Just one.
Most women that don't like oral sex tend to be multi-orgasmic.
Do you have a sister, by the way?
Good to know.
Is
Yeah.
it that
Sister.
Yeah, looking to find a chick that doesn't like that.
is that you don't like oral sex, or that it feels uncomfortably sort of intimate and close, or is it that it's irritating?
It's just kind of one of those things where I could just kind of lay there and go, yeah, this is something, but it doesn't really do much for me.
Do you orgasm with intercourse? You having intercourse?
Uh-huh.
And when you have intercourse, do you have an orgasm very, very quickly?
Usually. I can have
Wow.
one
She could
orgasm.
multiple. See, this is the multiple
Confidence
thing.
builder.
What's your
This is
area?
multiple.
Team builder.
But you could have another one very quickly too, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's called multiple orgasms.
Well, but no. She looks at it as sort of the difference between semi-automatic and automatic.
Ooh, she is a semi-automatic.
You're semi, but that's still
I was
still good.
suggesting she was automatic, but at least she's for sure semi-automatic.
If you really focused, Sarah, how long in between orgasms?
A minute?
Oh, wow.
Semi-automatic.
Nice.
Semi-automatic.
All right.
Text your number
All
to
right.
the station.
That's semi-automatic. Because the automatic is like seconds.
Right.
There's
Right.
I've
never,
there is
how many was
something
that?
wrong
Was that
with
this?
That was
the
4
segment
just then.
Was it
orgasm during oral sex.
You
But-
can't.
but
look,
you have none.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's all right.
Fine.
It's fine. What you always hear us talking about is the fact that, hang on, Anderson, that most women only have orgasm with oral sex, and that is in fact the case. But the women that tend to have it with intercourse and tend to have automatic or semi-automatic responsiveness tend to not like oral sex. It doesn't do the same thing for them. It's sort of, and it's either irritating or just sort of nothing like you get it. And that's your configuration. In fact, there was just some data that came out recently on women's X chromosome, the thing that makes you female, that showed, that discussed in great detail how profound, what the profound differences are X to X. The Ys are all pretty much the same.
So XY.
In your face!
XY is a guy, and the Y is what makes a guy a guy. And the Y chromosomes are pretty much all the same. Thus, we have guys pretty much all the same.
Right.
The X chromosomes are extremely variable. And so women come in all kinds of responsiveness, shapes, and sizes, and that's why we have that variability.
Well,
It
does that
drives me
shape
crazy.
that shapes sexuality and everything?
And everything.
Wow.
That's why some women are more men.
Hot off the press.
Here's the thing, too, guys. If you got a lady who's not a huge fan of receiving the oral but loves the sex, don't try to turn her out. Don't try to turn her around. That's my thing. Is like done
Let's
and
go.
done. Let's keep moving.
Let's quickly go to line 5. You've got another one like this.
Really?
Michelle.
Here we go, Michelle. Welcome to the club.
Hi, how are you guys
27.
doing?
What's
Excellent.
going on?
You're much like the caller we just had, right?
I am. I can so relate with her. It's awful.
Really?
Awful. Awful.
That's a good thing.
What's
Well,
awful?
We're confused.
Orgasms are awful?
Because after 5 hours of doing it and having 6 mind-blowing orgasms and my man still doesn't reach, it can become a little frustrating.
Wait, did you just say 5 hours and your man doesn't reach?
Yes.
Tell Ron Jeremy to call us. He's going to open up the...
He owes me an autograph.
Dodger
all
Stadium.
right? 5 hours and he doesn't reach. Tell me what you're
swear
not
to
doing
God.
correct.
Well, no, he's
No,
on
and that's what I say. I say, am I sloppy? Is it getting messy? Is there a problem? And he says, no. Whoa, is that okay?
Hey, but you're killing
It's
it
like,
with the 6, huh?
It's like effing a crock pot of chili.
Effing, that's nice.
That's awesome. Am I sloppy? What the hell? And by the way,
you said it.
You thought,
oh my God!
You thought, do these pants make me look fat? You thought that was a loaded question.
Right.
Way to answer.
Actually,
am I sloppy, honestly?
It's your crotch that makes you look fat, Adam. Exactly.
Yeah.
I just for a note here, Beat. I blame the band for what's happening.
I do too.
This show
I do
is
too.
completely lost.
I do too. And like I said, we've had bands from Kona in
Oh,
here.
really?
You
Never
had
anything like this.
No, those were your words.
Am I sloppy?
A crock pot of chili.
You said chili.
You said a crock pot of chili.
But that's a valid question. Isn't that a valid question to ask him of why?
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
The why would probably have little to do with you. The why
Right,
is
and that's
there's
what he
some guys
said.
that are just like that. Some guys only have orgasms with oral sex. Some guys only have orgasm with masturbation. And a lot of guys are on medication that prevent
Yeah,
them
he
from
does
having.
take some medication.
There you go. That's what
does he? What does he take?
Loratab.
Ooh,
heroin.
Yeah, then forget it. There's no way he's going to
Loratab,
orgasm.
What is that?
What is that for?
Vicodin. It's like he has scoliosis. He will reach
Michelle,
time on
Michelle,
Hold on.
relax,
Yes, sir.
kiddo.
Such thing as scoliosis?
No, it's scoliosis. And scoliosis
Whatever.
should never need chronic opiate therapy. He's a drug addict. He's on oral heroin, basically.
For real?
Wow.
Yes, that's
oral
what
heroin.
Well, let's just figure out. That was my porn name, by the way. What?
That was anal
Made
heroin.
good money.
Anal heroin is your name.
It started as oral heroin. It went to anal.
Anyways,
Yeah, when
the
it made
point
the switch
is
to
that can make him not reach because
Absolutely.
he's done this with other girls too. And
absolutely.
they've tried. They get frustrated. I don't care because I'm getting mine.
Oh, Michelle.
Okay,
Oh.
now
Getting
we know
yours?
drug
Oh,
addict.
there we go.
That's
Now
going to
I-
be a great conversation, too.
She's a great caller, honestly.
Oh, first off,
very entertaining.
I
She's
think
the Kobe Bryant of
you
callers,
definitely
right?
say we would call her a delight.
She's great live.
But there should be a musical about her.
Yes.
live.
Oh,
Yes.
The sound of.
But she's like, he's done it with other girls. They cry, but not me. You know, I got a stiff upper. Well, actually, I got a nice. I'm used. My dad beat me pretty good, so I'm tough. You know, so I can take it.
Ever since D Block, I'm fine.
All right, Michelle, what does this guy do for a living?
Metal.
He is a part owner of a metal construction company, metal framing.
What did I just say?
There we
Yes.
go. He's a heavy metal banger.
Yes,
High
true.
five.
All right,
True.
Michelle,
That
you
was
should know
amazing.
that you have just involved yourself in some heavy hitting situation.
Yeah.
And that you
I
have to
hope
understand that if you can't man up,
I hope so.
some other man will.
This
All right?
this guy's something's wrong with this guy. And what's up with you?
What do you? Well, lots of stuff.
She just likes to get hit heavy.
She's using too.
Are you using too?
No, I smoke pot every day.
Pot every
but
day,
I-
yeah.
Every day. All right.
Yeah.
That's a drug.
Look, if you two screwballs have a kid,
No, we're not going to have no kids.
Hey, good
No
girl.
kids.
There we
There
go.
we go,
there we
Enjoy,
go.
Michelle.
what are you
enjoy.
doing? Though, what are you doing to ensure that?
What are we doing to ensure that?
Potato.
Birth
Yeah.
control, condoms, diaphragm. What do you got going?
We're just every month saying prayers.
Seriously?
Wow.
Saying
Yeah.
prayers.
There's this
For-
new
well, it's
birth
been
control
a-
called pulling out.
Yeah,
it
you
is-
know what?
yeah,
The
it's
pullout,
been-
the pullout is not 100%, baby. You
Well, he
need to
does-
get on
he
something.
doesn't have an
pull out.
orgasm.
100% for over a year, so I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey, go on.
All
Five
right,
more
all
years.
right.
Don't worry about it.
Get on
It's
some
fine.
birth control, please.
Okay,
Drew.
can I
For
just-
God's sake.
You
Seriously.
crapping out any kids.
Oh, for God's sake.
And let me tell you. All right, okay, I don't know where to start. First off, the guy works around metal, of course. Now, one of the things, metal is sort of the albino white trash.
The universal.
It's universal. When and Drew, good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That was
it's,
huge.
It's funny. Our callers are funny because there's no. She didn't go like, "Wow."
How'd you
yeah,
know that?
I was about to say metal. He does work for a metal contractor,
Yeah.
fabricator. It's like no metal. Doesn't
Yeah.
say anything. But here's the other thing too.
Honestly, I was going to say pot, too. I pick at the pot, Michelle.
She smokes pot every day.
Yeah.
He's basically on Lortab
Yeah.
and for scoliosis, which is
It's nothing,
BS.
nothing.
BS. And by the way, if you're going to make a BS defense of your drug addict boyfriend, at least pronounce his affliction, scrotaliosis.
Scoliosis. Sound like
Willy Scrotumliosis is a bad
Willy
disease.
Wonka.
Scrotumliosis.
We all have it now.
Right. So,
Scrum true lesson.
all right. So here's the thing. He's on drugs. That's why he can't achieve an orgasm. I don't know if I want this guy to orgasm because
No.
then you guys are going to crap out
Yes.
a kid.
Heavy metal.
But here's the other thing too. Your thing is like, hey man, we go at it, and it's been a year, and I'm not pregnant yet. This is how natives think.
Yes.
So
Wacky.
therefore,
Hold on. Let's back let's back the truck up there,
Yes.
Sally. Natives?
Native man. Primitive man.
Thank you.
Primitive
All right,
man.
there we go. There we go.
Primitive man.
There we go. See,
Primitive
that's the kind of thing that gets you in trouble, Adam.
Native
That
to
was
Hawaii.
right in right there.
Native to wherever the
Primitive
the
man.
indigenous
Exactly.
people think.
Yeah.
Primitive man. Yes,
There you
that's
go.
what I'm saying.
Primitive man.
Because
Native.
it's like saying, I've been driving a car with no seatbelt for a year. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Same thing.
I'm not dead.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Oh, boy. All right, we're going to take a
Natives
little
are
break.
restless.
Pepper in studio tonight. We'll hear another song off their CD after this.
Headphones?
Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Nikki Ziering in here tomorrow night. Pepper in here tonight.
Hello.
Brett Kaleo, Yasad.
Yeah.
We're going to hear another song from Pepper, not off of Conatown.
Should we do that right now just to make sure we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In with the Old is
Thanks,
the
Drew.
name of the CD.
Good work, Drew.
We do have more Aces Mexican Ranchero Accordion Countdown to play.
I still would like.
we have a score to settle.
I need
Yes.
some consultation.
I need some closure.
No,
me
I just
too.
feel like I've been carrying the burden of this show long enough that I need Chief Running Bear to help me out a little bit.
Oh, wow.
It's been a while since he's visited. I feel burnt out. And
Wow.
Correct.
Maybe if we get a call that would
Suitable,
warrant
yeah,
Running
of course.
Bear. Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Sure. All right. So now, what's the question? Do we
Play.
take a question, play a song?
All right, this would be a good one to start
One
with.
question.
Yes.
Then we play a Pepper song. Then it's Aces Mexican Ranchero Accordion Countdown.
Sounds good. Sounds
Perfect.
good. There we
Okay.
go.
Laura,
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, I just want to know how I absolutely love Pepper. You guys just rock, but I just want to know how you got the name of Pepper for the band.
That's an excellent question. I'm
is.
going to
It's
turn
good.
over the microphone to Yasad, and he's going to give you the details. Yasad, why don't you
Okay.
take this?
Oh, and I can't wait to see you guys. I'm going to come down to Hollywood Highlands on Friday, and I'm going to see
Give
you.
us Can't wait to
kiss.
see
Give
you.
us a kiss
the,
on
the
Loveline.
fishbowl. The fishbowl. Well, actually, it's from the name's from an early 1990s Saturday Night Live episode, and
Oh,
it's
really?
it's Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider, Kevin Nealon, Kirstie Alley. I'll let you do the research.
Oh,
really?
okay. All right.
Really,
I
too?
really will. So,
Well,
okay.
it was good.
Seriously.
Is
I'm trying to
Brett
think what
there
bit
too?
that was.
Yeah, it has something to do with the Pepper Boys, huh?
Yeah.
Pepper.
The Pepper.
Oh,
you like
The Pepper.
Everybody
Good.
got a pepper. Oh, you like the pepper.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Pepper
think
grind.
you're a band, you're influenced by music. No.
No.
It's
Yeah.
by
It's-
comedy.
it's about comedy.
and
We're
making
influenced by
people
comedy.
feel
No,
bad so other people laugh.
It's their
comedy.
culture. It's their culture, sweetheart. Oh, you like
it's
the
a culture,
pepper.
honey. Oh, you like the pepper.
Stuff like that.
It's good.
Stuff like that.
Wow. Yeah, Laura, that's nice. And by the way, we have a lot of blowhard bands in here that don't want to discuss. Look, what
We are a
Pepper-
blowhard band, thank you.
Pepper, it's whatever it means to you. Whatever it means to you.
Oh, no. Whatever your,
hard.
whatever your shade of your energy is.
You know
Yeah.
what? Pepper's
That's the gay answer.
Yeah, and Pepper stands for not blow hard, but blow harder.
Blow hardest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Hardest blowing band in rock.
Call us
everybody.
up. Tell us if you get irritated.
You heard about the hardest
work.
working band in rock. Pepper blows the hardest.
Yes.
Adam knows us.
We will, just for that, we're going to hear a Pepper song, yeah?
I'm sorry, but here it comes. Ready? Ashes.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, why don't you, let's have the band do the throw. Go ahead.
Here we go. This is off of the In With The Old, Pepper's second full length. All right, this song's called Ashes. Enjoy it. Buy the CD, and we'll see you later. Thank you so much.
All right. Wow. Lots of invigorating conversation during the break. And we had like
I'm tired.
5 people and 9 conversations going. It was awesome. I was doing 3.
languages.
Drew had 2 going. It was great. Pepper in studio tonight. We will play one round. The
Perfect.
tiebreaker or the rubber match or whatever you want to call it.
Have you had a tiebreaker
Aces-
before? Never?
No, we never really have.
Cool.
Here we
Is that right now?
This is, let's
Okay,
do
here we go.
Aces,
Let's do it.
Ranchero,
Let's bet up.
Mexican,
we go.
accordion countdown. All right, let's all ante up here. What do you got, Drew? I got to write this down.
Instant.
You're going instant.
Yeah.
All right, Drew is going instant.
Right up
Brett,
there.
Okay. I'm going to go with 1 second clean.
1 second. All right, people pretty much sticking with where they were. Drew's earlier. Kaleo?
I am definitely sticking with my guns. It's half a second.
It's hard to judge.
Brother,
it really is.
it's half a second. You're going to skip a beat and hit it.
Okay.
All
Are we still talking about music here?
All right, just a beat and a Yasad. What do you got?
I'm going deep with the 2.
All
The
right.
2 seconds.
2
Exact
seconds.
opposite.
0.512.
Wow.
We call him the wild card.
The wild card.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going fat now. I'm going 5.
Yeah, you might as well just go 3.
Wow.
I know, but
And again, you're crazy.
That's not the breed of cat I am.
Yeah,
I
you're wild.
I
Yeah.
play
You'll drop
for
trowel.
the challenge.
You'll drop
not to get a W.
Dropping
Drop
trowel.
I'm this close to dropping trowel.
You'll drop
but I'll
trowel.
drop
You will.
trowel. I
You'll
swear.
drop
All right,
trowel. You guys, he will drop
And
trowel.
that
Watch
boy was me.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
All right, now you ready, Michelle?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! 1 second. Skippy.
No, there. No, just there.
No, stop it, Michelle. Stop it, Michelle. Please.
No,
I'm going crazy. Okay, stop it right there.
Wait, can we all agree that we heard it within a first second?
Well,
It was late. It was late.
Wow.
It was way later.
It was.
All right.
Okay,
Hold on.
let's go in order. Let's go.
It was like 5 or 6
It was
seconds.
5. It was right on 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Michelle because
Michelle,
she gets paid to do this.
Michelle, you are the bleep, and that was the bleep.
Yes.
All right.
Now, here's the thing, too. It's hard to tell whether there's some distant cousin of an accordion playing in the deep background, but we can't base the game on that.
And
When we
has to be
hear
a clear-
definitive accordion.
And the mixes are different, you know.
And that was spot on 5 seconds,
Yeah,
so I'll go ahead and...
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait,
I wouldn't have cheered.
Wait. Before the clapping,
Yeah, you gotta
before
bolt
the
that,
clapping
too.
continues, I'd like to say that Michelle did not start that in the correct place.
Oh.
All right, I'd like to say
That was the
Michelle,
wrong random
Michelle,
spot.
you beeped up, and that was it. It should have been somewhere else.
All right, let's take a break.
I'm with
There's
you, Michelle.
some
It's all
sour
good.
grapes floating around this studio.
There we go.
I am
gonna,
still looking
yeah,
for
Drew.
people with sexual performance anxiety for television, and also people with a fetish or secret that they're afraid to share with their partner. So if you guys would call in, I need help with the Loveline listeners, and let us discuss this with
You know
you
what I
on
like?
television.
You know what I like? I once in a while I watch that Super Lotto jackpot, you know, bad Channel 9 weekend thing with the poor Mexican people standing around screaming at ping pong balls, trying to get them to land in a slot. By the way, that's perfectly legal, me betting on football. Oh, no.
That's
Outrageous.
totally evil.
Outrageous.
Evil.
Outrageous. You can see the difference. The point is I would now like to see the Ranchero Countdown brought to that stage.
Me too.
People up there.
Maybe the Olympics.
Statewide first.
50 grand riding on it. Audience
level.
screaming 3 seconds.
La 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 la, give us some money.
Yeah.
Half a second.
All right, we'll be back after this. Hate you. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew
I hate
Pepper.
you.
I hate you.
Hey, Jim.
Just talking about
Jim.
first
30-0.
kids when they turn 16. Not the boss.
Not the boss of me.
Yeah. You Dr. Drew outside this house. Inside the house, your old guy pays the bills, and I hate you.
Reality.
I have a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
How do you retort to that?
They're both sleeping over tonight. Hate you so much. I'm going to junior college, Daddy. All right, let's let's talk to Sylvie. Yeah, there we go. Sylvie,
Yeah,
what's up? 19.
yeah. Okay, I've been dating the same guy for about 4 years, and I haven't been able to have an orgasm through sex.
4 years. So you started when you were...
But that would be normal, Sylvia. In fact, having an orgasm at all at your age is already above average, and having it during intercourse would be, rare.
Really?
Yeah.
Rare?
Okay,
at that
well,
age, yeah.
Now,
intercourse,
like, we have,
Yeah.
Okay, we have a certain position that we can do it in, but the only way that I can have an orgasm is with my vibrator at the same time.
That's way ahead of the game.
Same time.
That's cheating.
What is the
it
position? May I inquire, what is the position?
Doggy.
Okay, doggy. So you have the vibrator. You have the vibrator going off while... Are you holding it or is he holding it?
I am.
Mic stand.
Mic stand. There we go. Perfect.
Periscoping
Boom
mic
stand.
stand.
Boom
Sing
stand.
into it.
No,
Sing
back
into
to the
that.
question. Are you
Yeah, it's
holding
got
it or
goose
is he
neck.
holding it?
I'm holding it.
You hold it and
Wow.
he goes to work.
Yes.
All right. Now, what happens when he achieves climax before you do?
Shorts
with the vibrator?
out.
It usually makes
Fire. Badge fire.
Say again?
It usually makes me have an orgasm.
Oh, not
Wow.
him.
So he starts
I can
blowing.
usually tell when he goes, or when he's
and-
close.
And
Is
so
he
you
going
know,
inside of you? Are you in BC or what's the deal?
No, I'm completely drug free.
No, birth control.
That was really good. Are you BC?
No,
What does
not
BC
British
mean?
Columbia.
What
Birth control.
Birth control.
Are you on birth control?
Yes,
Good.
I am too.
All right, Sylvia, you again, the fact that you can find a way to have an orgasm with
Yeah,
intercourse
you're fine.
puts you way ahead.
Very
of the game.
nice.
And you're smart using a tool.
Well, creative, open.
Open.
It's awesome when your dad comes home early from work. And,
Hey, what's this? Hey, what's this?
you know, he's coming up the stairs like, man, what's going on? So it sounds like the toaster buzzing away. There must be something. Oh,
But you said you haven't gone yet, and he starts.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah, he starts to throw the wood glue, and you just start automatically going, "Oh, he's going, I'm going." Is that what you're saying?
It's only in that position, and it's only with the vibrator. That's
all
it.
right.
And you are the only one who does it. He doesn't do it in that position, correct?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
That's amazing.
Talent,
Okay, well,
talent.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, and listen.
you're better than average.
Here's the point, everybody. Your job is to sort of cross the orgasm finish line. I don't care if you steal a bike. To do it, you got to finish this race. And so many people are like, well, I'm just not going to orgasm if it means stealing a bike or commandeering a car or something. You got to finish. And Sylvia has stolen the bike and is holding it to herself and takes a couple of AAA batteries. And God bless her.
19.
That's
Good
what I
work.
said.
Steal that bike.
You found a way.
Ride it home.
Yeah, and you're
Steal
the,
that bike.
you're the kind
Talent.
of person I like working for me. And I love the cut of your jib.
Intern open.
Yeah, resourceful. That's what I like.
Congratulations.
And by the way, guys are fine with this.
Cut of your jib.
He's a lucky man.
Our guys, we're all guys,
course,
right?
we're all guys, okay.
Would you
So
rather
far,
have
yes.
your girl not have an orgasm, fake an orgasm, or pull out the vibrator and get one?
Either fake orgasm or pull out the vibrator.
Yeah,
and
right.
really
I'm
get
with
one.
you, too.
You are
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Either one of those three.
They're both good. That was a trick question. There's two right answers. Yes. Oops.
Three
Oh,
if you're gay.
Goodbye.
Jessica,
Yes.
21.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
I like this birthday. Thank God for Pepper. Love
Yeah.
him.
Thank
Love
you,
him.
darling.
I saw you
appreciate
guys
that.
at the House of Blues in Anaheim. Let's say
Very
great,
nice.
great chest hair. Great chest hair.
Yeah.
Did you just say Chester or taco meat?
Jester.
Dude, you have none. I love it. And
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just there.
So taco meat.
Punani respect, dude. Punani
Oh,
respect.
yeah.
That's
The vulva.
Dr.
The
Drew
vulva.
calls it the vulva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a scientific term,
It's vulva respect.
but it's vulva respect. It's
Nah,
where
nah,
all the
nah.
power of the world comes from. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Yeah, your mama's legs, exactly.
That's
I
right.
came from yours.
Yeah. From your loins.
You're on the guest list.
The
darling.
fruit.
I'm gonna go see you guys in L.A.
Really? What are you going to be wearing?
My
Can you say that? I was
I
hoping you'd
guess you
say
can.
it.
All right, Jessica, do you have a question?
yes, I do.
All right.
Don't you smell a junior college here?
I've only had 3 sexual partners, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And when I have sex with, when I had sex with those guys, they would suck on my boobs, but I don't get any feeling from it.
Wait. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Did you just say step on your boobs?
No, suck.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
I
suck.
step
Okay,
too.
so I thought you said step.
Go
I'm
on,
sorry.
go on.
Go on.
No,
I'm
but I'll
sorry.
let you step on them.
Oh, really? So Pepper as a band are able to suck, but not your boyfriends.
No, she has no
I've
feeling
never-
from it.
Right.
I've never been in a serious relationship. I like to be single, but at the same time, I'm very reserved. But with the
can
partners
see
that
that.
I've had,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Demure.
No, it's one of the princesses of
Yeah.
Princess
It's
of
like
York.
a Disney movie. Yeah. Sucking my boobs,
I'm so sorry, but I'm really lost here.
She has no feeling in her boobs.
No feeling in
Go
her
on,
boobs.
go
I don't
on.
get
Tell about the
turned on.
boobs.
I don't get turned on. I'm a 40 double D. I don't get turned on.
Maybe does that have anything to do with it?
My penis just hit the floor. Hold on.
Maybe some women with larger breasts have less sensitivity. That's right.
That's what I was thinking.
And then
Yeah.
finally, as we talked about earlier, the X chromosomes are all very different from one another.
Yeah.
And some women are just wired up this way. Other
big-
women are very sensitive there.
How big's the rest of you, Jessica?
I'm a size 9. My body's size 9. I'm very athletic. I've been about 9 years old.
Okay.
How tall are you?
When you hear very athletic,
How tall are you?
That's what's called a qualifier. That's be prepared for something hefty.
Qualifier.
Jessica, I want to know how tall are you?
She's short and she's squatty, but she's athletic and she's got a double D cup.
Qualifier.
And wouldn't know it if you were sucking on him, so you could do it almost anywhere.
Wouldn't
Just
mind.
Wait till she falls asleep.
Under the bleachers, whatever.
That's like that Courtney Love picture in that magazine of that bum sucking on her knees or whatever.
Memories.
Let's
You're
talk to
respectful to Drew
Danny
now.
for 1 second because the guy's been on hold for 113 minutes. Danny?
No way.
This is Josh. I got Danny with me right here.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, put Danny on the phone because he was the one who was waiting 113 seconds.
On his cell phone?
He's coming right now.
All right. Meanwhile, we got 35 seconds.
Hello.
Josh or Danny? Danny.
30 seconds, Danny. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. My friend, for whatever reason, thinks that me dating a single mom is a bad idea. I don't.
All right, here's the thing with the single moms. You can't mess around. You can't treat them like you're 25. You can't treat them like
You're
other
messing with
young
some lives
relatives.
there, yeah.
But if you're serious, it's fine. But here's the thing: it's like
You got to be prepared to stick around.
it's like enlisting in the army.
Yeah.
You can't just sign up, do 3 months, and go. You know what? It's not for me. Not for me. No, don't sign. But if you do, God bless you.
You're going.
You're doing a great
Yeah.
thing for the country. We need more guys like you.
Yes.
But once you go to Biloxi for basic training,
You're in.
You're in.
That's it.
All right.
Our tour manager is one of those guys. He's He's solid with the single mom. He's killing it.
Hey, the coach, good luck. And the
coach.
sidecar, I think it's a great idea.
Here we go.
We'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. Well, that's it, everybody. Pepper.
Yeah. That's right,
Our new
Adam.
favorite band.
Good and drunk and our favorite Conanese band.
Yeah, Conanese. That's good.
Conite.
Conite band. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you for having us,
Best
Adam,
of
Drew,
luck
Michelle.
to you. As
Crushing
they
it.
say in Hawaii, Mazel Tov.
Exactly.
And
Shylock.
we'll see you soon.
Kung
Nikki
Pao.
Searing in here tomorrow night. Until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.